All right. Okie Smokies. No fancy. No intro tonight. Gonna fix this up real good, real quick. And we will hop into the off season. If you're not interested in the off season, then this stream will not be for you, or this episode. However, this is the very first off season we have in the series. I am excited to see how we do, because I wonder, by us making the playoffs, does that change some key free agents' perspective of us? Team that's not to compete, and now they made the not the World Series, the wild card. So is this a team that they may want to go into? I don't know. Let's see here. I just find that possibility very intriguing. There we go. Appreciate everyone's feedback on Twitter and YouTube about what do you think we should add to this team. I'm gonna be up front. I kind of like a majority of the team. I'll break it down position by position real quick here in a second. But if you like franchise content here on MLB The Show, make sure to like and subscribe to YouTube. Trying to get to 350. That would be pretty cool. May do a custom merch giveaway at 400. If we get that far. I got some nice new shirts that we're working on that I would like someone to test out for me. So, we got to get to 400 first on that. Let's see here. So with MLB The Show's new off-season format, I kind of like it. I've watched other, franchisers do it, and it looks like it's more fun. We'll see if I live up to that, which I doubt. Good to see the YouTube chat is working. What does that mean? Excuse me. All right. Everything is going. What's up, State? Off-season time. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to do our best. I don't really need to put the headphones on, but we're going to put the headphones on. Really nothing to listen for, but all right. So if this is your first episode tuning into the franchise, number one, that's kind of weird, but hey, I appreciate it. And number two, if you don't know, we made the wild card, not the World Series. We made the wild card. We took the Mets to 3 games, but just flat out ran out of gas in the 3rd game, which is impressive. I mean, I think it's impressive that a team like this made it to the playoffs. And, better teams, technically better teams like the Padres didn't make it. Some would argue even the Brewers and Cubs are better teams. But they didn't make it either. But there you go. You see Minnesota sweeping the Dodgers to win the World Series. They didn't even lose a single game in their playoff push. So I bet the Dodgers are going to be angry, and that's going to suck. So I haven't advanced the day, so I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll see who retires. We'll see how our manager situation looks. I would like to get some new coaches, And then we'll quickly go over, what needs to change in this organization, in my opinion. Which your opinion matters too. I'm just saying my opinion. But we do have a small checklist. Number 1, no particular order. Actually, yeah, there is a particular order. Number 1, I would like to find a DH. I need a bona fide, middle of the lineup muscle. We need someone that can launch cannonballs into the Allegheny. So we need to find a DH would be the first thing. Number 2, a back-end starter would be nice. I feel as though Bubba Chandler may not quite be ready. It's hard to say, but I want to give him one more season in AAA before he gets called up. That would give Bailey Falter one more year with us. And if we don't do very well, we could trade him possibly. So I think another back-end starter would be nice. Or if we find another second starter. I mean, like someone behind Skeens. We could have a nice 1-2 punch. I don't know. So my audio's cutting in and out. Well, that's not good. We can't be having that. Hold on. Leave it to me to have an audio. How about now? Is this any good? Does this work? Maybe I should pull this up to hear it for myself. Because I can't hear my audio. You may hear me twice. Leave it to me to have an audio. How about now? Is this any good? Does this work? Maybe I should pull this up to hear it for myself. Because I can't hear my audio. Okay, I'm not hearing any cutout, so I'm going to guess it's okay. But, all right, so a DH, a back-end starter, or just someone for the rotation. Number 3, we have a positional scenario. And that question is, do we leave O'Neal Cruz in center, or do we put him back at shortstop? I've kind of been talking about this in my head all day because I'm obsessed. As much as I have a love-hate relationship with this game, I think about my franchise even when I'm not live. Some of you in the Discord, if you haven't joined the Discord, you should join the Discord. It's in the description now, and it's under the channel. Sometimes in the Discord, you'll see me playing the show, but I'm not actually doing anything. Yeah, I'm thinking about my franchise, so cut me some slack. Maybe it's on your end? Okay. Hopefully, with all due respect, hopefully it's on your end. But yeah, we've got some things to think about. I really do like a big makeup of this team. I think the bullpen is just fine. It's not great, but I think it's just fine. I think there are certain positions in the team that we don't have a lot to worry about. Brian Reynolds in left field, Nick Gonzalez at second, Spencer Horwitz at first, Kebron Hayes at third. I think our catching battery is just fine with Joey Bart and Andy Rodriguez. I think that's just fine as well. We do plan on making some moves, and like I said, to lead off the episode, with us making the playoffs, does that change our team, or does that change how players look at us? Right? Oh, you're not a contender. Well, we just made the wild card. I don't know what you're wanting. So, think about trade scenarios at work. Yeah, I watched because I follow my guidelines so strictly. I was watching someone play their franchise today, and they made a trade, and my eyes started twitching because I'm just like, that's not a fair trade. But anyway, everyone plays their franchise different. It's not wrong. It's just the way. It's just like how anal I am when it comes to trades. So like when I see someone make like a really one-sided trade, I kind of twitch a little bit and be like, that's not a good trade. But everyone has their own way of playing, and that's just fine. Don't take my stupid opinion for it. Anyway. So yeah, let's advance the day. Let's go to the offseason, and let's see what we're going to start with. So, much have been the end. Sounds good now. Oh, I do want to say thank you to everyone that has responded to the most recent short I put up about Andrew McCutchen. I think that's the most views anything on my channel has gotten. So if you were a part of that, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I got another short hopefully coming tomorrow. Shorts are fun. I know they're not very good, but hey, I'm a simple dude. Let's go to the offseason. All right, so the manager contract has ended. Arbitration, qualifying offers. Let's look at some retired players. So we have a couple. There's Andrew McCutchen. Speaking of which, he has decided to call it quits at 39 years old, a 59 overall. Good career for Kutch. 2,172 games, a career average of a 272, 320 home runs, over 1,100 ribbies, and 221 stolen bases. Probably not a Hall of Famer, but probably in the Pittsburgh Hall of Fame, if you ask me. But thank you, Kutch, for all your time. I'm glad we gave you one last chance to make it. Sorry we couldn't get you one more title, or a title, I guess I should say. But Andrew McCutchen has now called it, and then this guy, who is a closer who was not very good. Who is this guy? Oh, yeah, he was the Double-A closer. Salute to Kutch, yep. Captain Clutch is gone, but we'll hire him on as the staff or something. Now, there is something I want to look at when we here in a second, here in the next couple screens, as we look at some more of the retirements. Charlie Morton, Adam Ottavino, Carrasco, Julio Rodriguez, the pitcher. Boy, that sends me for a loop. Jesse Chavez, I'm sure he'll come out of retirement at some point and take a team to a World Series. 42 years old. There's Kurt Casale. Just going to look through some of these here. Let's see if there's any shockers. There's Justin Verlander. You think he's going to make the Hall of Fame, right? He should. Daniel Bard. There's Matt Carpenter. Calling it quits. Diego. Okay, that's the second baseman, Diego Castillo. Not the reliever. I'll tell you, man, some of these people with the same name but different position throw me for an absolute loop. Patrick Corbin. Calling it a career. Not going to be a Hall of Famer. But neither am I. So that's something me and Patrick Corbin have in common. Love to see it. And then, yeah, just pretty much nothing that I could see here that's going to make us go, oh, that guy retired. Kyle Finnegan is gone. Gibson, gas money. There's Rich Hill. 46 years old. He didn't really play this season, but still. You know what blows my mind? Andrew McCutchen had a longer MLB service time than Rich Hill did. And that just doesn't sound right in any way, shape, or form. Wish he would become a coach. We'll just make up a story that he's part of our, international scouting team. If he wishes to do that. Or he could be on our Eastern scouting team. Whit Merrifield calls it a career. It's fun to make stories up like that. Okay. And there goes Tommy Pham. He is also retired. And that's about it. So let's keep going. No players inducted to the Hall of Fame. So no Justin Verlander. And that also means that Max Scherzer's still playing. Oh boy. Max Scherzer. Dick Mountain, Rich Hill. Good Lord. Okay, so bear with me. This will be the first time I've done this. I do want to look at something here. Okay, there he is. Okay. So I saw online that someone talked about some of their prospects not showing up. Like mostly it's their sixth pick that doesn't show up at times. So I wanted to see how true that was. And it looks like all of ours are here. So that would make me upset if that was a thing. Okay, so we actually have a lot of players. I don't know how many people we're going to bring back. Yeah, Warren Theophanopoulos. He was our 6th pick. So he's here. So obviously the bug didn't reach us. And that's fine. Where is my... There he is. Okay. Sam Sinecor. Got it. Okay. So that's what we're looking at. Let's look at our staff. Need a new manager. I think we're going to let go of the hitting coach. Pitching coach. I think we'll deal with it for one more year. Oh, God, we're going to have to get rid of all these guys, aren't we? Okay, we'll keep our third base coach, and we'll keep the farm director. So let's let go of the hitting coach. I have to pay him $150 million. What's up, Austin? Hey, man, I'm doing good. How are you? So let's get rid of him. We'll let the pitching coach come in for a while. The first base coach, we're going to let go. And we got to find a new manager. Now, we need to be careful with our finances. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to afford Dave Roberts, I don't think. I mean, $8 million, that's not the worst, but... Let's just pick someone real quick here. Walter Maury seems like a first base coach, kind of. Whoops. Is Maury here for the first base coach? Under pain, field order, arm strength, and speed. Let's go ahead and see if you want a coaching job. We'll get you at 3 years. Let's see if you do 4. How about that? All right, that's pretty good. I'm cool with that. Hitting coach. This is important. Now, our hitting wasn't too bad, but it could definitely been. It should have been a lot better. I think we really did kind of luck our way into the playoffs in a way. Power, plate vision, bunting, and drag bunting. Jairyu could be an option. Oh, here we go. This is literally what I'm looking for right here. Plate discipline, contact power, drag bunting. Actually, William Jang might be what we're looking for. Contact, plate vision, power, drag bunting, which I don't bunt, but plate discipline's not that bad with this team. So we'll go ahead and just see what you want. Wow, you want a lot too. Okay, what are you looking for? 2 to 4 years. I know people are going to fight for you, so let's see if you will take that offer. And then the main manager. Obviously good options. CJ Samaz, Drew Michael. I can't believe that Dave Roberts is just out here. Surely the Dodgers are going to bring him back. I'm not going to pay him $8 million a year. Chris Woodward would be an interesting pick. But I need something that sticks out. Plate vision, power, control, and reaction. I mean, Miguel Ramirez. All right. Not a bad choice. To be honest, I still don't think the coaching matters that much. I really think the matter just applies to the attribute grade more than the actual attributes. But I cannot prove that. Sealing, clutch, control, reaction. I knew somebody in high school named Mike Gowdy. Obviously not the same guy. Derek Shelton? Good Lord. I mean, we could bring Derek Shelton back. He wasn't awful. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sandy Alomar, pitching clutch, plate discipline, and contact. Ooh, I kind of like that pick. Let's see what Sandy Alomar Jr. wants. Oh, 3.7. Yeesh. I'm going cheap on the coaches. I'm not gonna lie. I get that coaches should get paid more, though. Arm accuracy is not that big of a deal. Pitching clutch, plate discipline, contact. Clutch fielding, arm strength, and velo. I mean, there's some options. I don't want to spend all night on this, so we'll just think of what we want here. Sam Daly. Fielding, speed, clutch. Do we have fielders that have trouble fielding? Not really. Not a whole lot. I tell you what, I know it's not that big of a deal, but I may go back to Sandy Alomar. Maybe Sandy Alomar is the move here. We're going to give him a big deal. This is a new era of Pirates baseball. We're going to be spending. Ooh, I don't know if he'll take that, but let's just see. I doubt he will, but there are backups, so. There are backups. Chris Woodward. What does Chris Woodward want? 7.6 mil a year. Whew. And Dave Roberts, I think, is 8. Yeah, he's a solid 8. I haven't seen a coach, like a head coach, a manager that wants to make more than $8 million a year. I don't know if that's on purpose or if that's just the way the game is. But anyway, we're going to roll with that. And we're going to see what happens. Free agent negotiations. We're going to let Haney go. JD Martinez is going to go, even though he did a wasn't great, but he got us into the playoffs, I think. Ryan Yarborough, I would like to bring him back. We're going to see what he wants. He wants a 4-year deal. I'm not going to give you 4 years. You're 34. But I will pay you a little more to come back on a 1-year, $3 million deal. I'm cool with that. Now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa falls into our situation that we have with O'Neal Cruz. Do we keep O'Neal Cruz in center? And do we start Peguero as our new shortstop with IKF being the backup? Or do we slide Cruz back to short, Peguero becomes a backup, and we go out and find a new outfielder? Because we don't really have anyone in our organization when it comes to center field. I mean, there's Jack Sawinski, but he just doesn't look like a center fielder to me. He's probably going to be gone. I think we're going to let Sawinski go. He just didn't really do it. I don't know how he stole 16 bases, but he did. But we just don't really have anyone that's properly ready. Peguero is close, or he's getting closer, but that's still not good to me. William Tavares is going to start his career in AAA, and I know he's a D potential, but he doesn't look like a bad backup player. Got some speed, good contact, vision, clutch, fielding, okay. And not to mention we have Nick York. Trying to think. No. Okay. Wait, yeah, no, I do need to look at this. Hold on. So Henry Davis has pretty much 2 more years. Rodriguez is here. I'm thinking we signed Joey Bart to a 2-year deal. I think Joey Bart earned his keep. He hit 250. He had 30 home runs. 85 RBI. Strikeouts could come down. But I think Joey Bart could be worth a couple years if he, depending on what he wants. So IKF. What does IKF want? Oof. Ooh, boy. $10 million. I mean, look. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is not a superstar, but he's an okay all-around player. He smacked 13 home runs, which is a career high for him. He stole 16 bases. I guess he played well defensively. Now, he made 10 errors, so maybe not. But again, he was playing everywhere, so. I don't know. I don't know about, oh, nope, don't do that. Withdraw that. Contend him a qualifying offer. See if he makes $22 million a year. Just kidding. 1 year, 10. I think we're going to go look elsewhere. But Andrew Haney will go. J.D. Martinez will go. And we will try to bring back Ryan Yarborough. I really do like a lot of the bullpen. I think a lot of the bullpen is put together. I think we'll have another year to grow. I do think we may be in the market for another lefty in the bullpen. As I kind of talk myself through this year. Holderman, Moreta, Santana, Majinski, Yarborough if he resigns, of course. Bonda is probably going to go. Carson Fulmer, if he performs well, we're going to add him to the 40-man. He may be our long reliever this year. Strzelecki probably deserves another shot. But yeah, we don't really have any lefties. So that's a big deal. Bednar, we're just going to offer him arbitration. He had a great season. And then we'll see what happens from there. I expect a lot out of Spencer this year. Billy Cook. I mean, hey, look, we could use Billy Cook. Who knows, right? A 62 overall, the Rivertown of the franchise. We could put him in center field and see how he does. But probably not. G1 Bay. We're going to probably renew his contract and probably trade him. I am a little bitter about the play that cost us 2 runs in Game 3. But he just hasn't been that big of enough difference on this team. 11 stolen bases, that's great. But he's just not, I don't think he's our guy. Especially when we have guys like Emmanuel Valdez down here and our number 2 prospect in the organization of Tamar Johnson, which, to be honest, he hasn't really been killing it in the minors either. But that's a different topic for a different day. I would like to give. I guess we'll see what's in the market, right? I guess that's the only thing we could do is see what's in the market. Okay, so Leonard Payne has gone to the Red Sox. That's unfortunate. We do have a new hitting coach in William Yang. So that's a good start. Let's see what we got here. What was that, first base coach? All right, well, let's look at more first base guys. Fielding, durability, speed, and stealing. I like this guy already. Junior Moreno, what do you want? All right, this looks good. Let's look at our... Chris Woodward has a chance to go to the Angels. Oh, boy. So the Dodgers are interested in Kurt Gund. That's an opportunity. Who did we offer? Sandy Alomar Jr. Okay. Nobody's offering for Sandy. That's good. That is good. Even though we could possibly give him more. Just don't tell him. Got a new first base coach, Junior Moreno. Love to see it. I just don't think Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is that guy. Let's go ahead and put G1 Bay on the trade block. We'll mark a... We'll do it this way, and we'll see what happens. Okay. No, I do not. let's keep going. Whoops. I always do this wrong. Yes, I would like to. All right. Let's take a look at what we got in free agency. Now, obviously, some big names. I don't think we're going to get a big name. But we could put in a running for some guys. You know, Zach Gallen would be interesting in a Pirates uniform, but I have a feeling he's going to get so much money. Let's go ahead and set the 40-man real quick. Rule 5 eligible. Thank you, SDS, for making this a thing. Appreciate you. So we got 34 guys. 35 guys. Who's the single A guy that's in the... Who's the single A? Oh, that's double A. I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's take some guys off the 40-man. If they get taken, they get taken. I don't think they will, though. Who can we... Jason DeLay. He'll probably get scooped up by somebody, and that's perfectly fine. So, let's remove him from the 40-man. Do I need to do this here? Because I need to add at least Barco. Who the heck? Okay, yeah, I need to add Barco, Harrington, and Solimento. At least I need to do that. Who else is on here? Hunter Stratton. Oh, nobody's going to. Mies, Ramirez, C potential. Sullivan. Some of these guys I can live without. 25. Sammy Ciani. I guarantee you someone's going to take him, but that's okay. D potential. Cameron Cawley. Now, we got him in a trade that sent Triolo away. Oh. What's up, Clutch? What's going on, buddy? It's been a hot minute. You don't need to waive delay for those 3 as it would put you at 37. Yeah, I know. I just, yeah, so there's a lot of deep potential guys. I'm not really worried about some of these guys getting taken. Even Valdez. Just looking for anyone that stands out. Alika Williams is on there, but not a big deal. Tanner Rainey, not a big deal. Okay. Jesus, how many guys do we have? Okay, Paul Skeens is not Rule 5 eligible, guys. Don't worry about it. We're good. Okay. So I need to add... There's only 3 guys I want to add. Carson Fulmer, I already said I was going to add him. Let's go ahead and add Carson to the 40-man. Harrington, who I believe is one of our top prospects. Okay, I guess prospects don't exist right now. That's fine. Oh my God. There we go. So yeah, Thomas Harrington. Let's go ahead and add him. He'll probably be traded. I'm not gonna lie. He's probably gonna be traded at some point. And then Hunter Barco could also possibly be a trade piece. He's already 25. We've got a solid rotation now that, besides Bubba Chandler, who could be in the rotation, if not this season, next season. I just don't think these guys have a proper spot. Solimento, I know, is a top prospect, but you know what? He's a C potential if somebody wants him. I guess they can take him. I mean, we could just restock on the draft this year. I'm not really too worried about these guys. If they go, they go, but I'm not really too worried about it. Okay, so thankfully that was a little simpler. Arbitration's going to be a fun thing because arbitration is allegedly smarter. Oh, God, I forgot all about this. Oh, man, I forgot all about this. All right, that part's going to be fun. I have to do this, though. Paul Skeens. I can't exactly do that yet. Oh, that sucks. Let's just go ahead and renew his contract. I'll give you $850. Why not? Let's renew all these contracts. Wow, $780. Renew it. All $780. Probably because they're on the 40-man. So. I'll give you a little bump. Why not? See, I'm better than Bob Nutting. Okay, I'll give you a little raise. I'll give you a little raise. Except for you. You probably won't get one. That does remind me, though. Actually, we'll probably let him roll. I think we're actually going to let him roll. Yeah, the major league minimum. I got you. You right. We're probably just going to let Yeen yeet his way out the door. Because Alfonso Nunez is probably going to take his spot in AA. Boy, that pitching clutch is, whew. Oh, boy. Someone gets on first, his knees are going to be shaking. So actually, we're going to let Yeen go. Am I missing something? Okay, anyway. Let's give you a raise. It's all good. Harrington. Okay. Solimento. Give you a raise. I want my players to do well. Okay? Mees, we're going to let him roll. Ashcraft, I don't really want him, but we need a body. So let's go ahead and keep him. Alright, so those are the two starters we're going to let roll. Oh, this is always the fun part. Okay. Majinski, yep. Let's just go ahead and give you a renewal there. Strzelecki. Yep. So what's everybody been doing? Since this is the fun part, what's everybody been doing? We're going to let Stratton go. Hope everybody's been fine. Ryder Ryan. You know what? I'm gonna take you back just because you haven't. Nope, not Frady. Nope, never mind. Just kidding. See you, buddy. Have a good one. Damian Cockrell. Ooh. Oh, buddy, your parents did not like you. Okay. Chase Sugar. Let's keep him. Couple of years, he could be a good trade piece. Oops. We just got so many deep potential guys, man. So many. I don't even know if any of these guys are worth keeping. I'd have a better chance of going to free agency halfway through the offseason and finding some guys. Which is fine. I'll cover all that at the end of the, after stream or something. Let's bring in Drake Fellows, just because he's a long reliever. JC Flowers. Nope, you're 52. You're 53. 54 at 25. You're on the edge. That's something. It's just nice to have warm bodies. That's true. I want to bring back Ryder Ryan just because of his name. Oh, no way. He was 800K. Never mind. You could ride your way out of here, buddy. No closing pitchers to talk about. Oh, my God. This is... I wish there was just a button that was just like, here you go. Like, you could set your parameters. Like, do you want, like, potential? Like, you could say, oh, there's C potential. Do you want to renew everyone's contract up to a C potential? Yes. Okay. And it would just do it in one button. The good news is, this should be the only season we have this problem. We'll keep Jason. Do we want to keep Jason Delay? Could ride your way out of here, yeah. I said what I said. Abraham Gutierrez, Carter Benz. You know what? We'll bring back Delay. I don't want to delay that any longer. 59. No. We'll bring back these two, and we'll let this slower overall go. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm just trying to think how to structure this roster. Yeah, Spencer! Now, look, the only reason I'm not offering extensions to anybody right now is that our main purpose, like the first guy we want to give an extension to, is Paul Skeens. And when the time is right to give him one, he's probably going to get one of the biggest extensions that's ever been on the channel. Because how could you not? You couldn't ask for a better pitcher. He's 22, or 23, I guess, technically. 22 to 23. He's an ace. He's rookie of the year. I mean, you can't ask for more. No one on this roster is going to be worth more than that. Nick Camille. Actually, you know what? We're going to let these guys go, and then we'll see where we're at. I bet there's still some diamonds in the rough in free agency. Nick Gonzalez, renewed contract, and then we get to arbitration. That's pending offers. Okay. Tamar Johnson, new contract. G1 Bay, even though you're going to be traded. Let's get your happy pretty butt in here. Cameron Colley. Could lose him to the Rule 5. If we do, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. And you're just a body. Like this dude, how do you not know how to play your position, but you play 3 different positions? Jackson Glenn, Mike Jarvis. They're all really bad. Our third base is just awful. Oh, that's just terrible. 24, 24, 24, 27, and 28. Okay, we'll bring these guys back. And we're going to let... And like I said, like these little contracts I'll have to do to fill the roster out, I'll do that off stream because that's not really a big deal to anybody. We're going to let Jackson Glenn go. I mean, he's 28. He's a 61. He plays everywhere in the infield, but he's got no future with us. Maybe he does with another team, not with us. Peguero. You are renewable, my guy. It's hard for me to say, you know, when we can, like I said, when we can offer extensions. Or sorry, not extensions. Proper contracts to some players before we get Paul Skeens locked in. Once we get Skeens locked in, we'll be able to have more financial flexibility And we should know by then on who we want to stay with this team. Anybody having a good time yet? I am. You're 23. You never know. Guerrero. Wait, what's your thing? No, he's not. Okay. I would just make a video on this, but I'm too lazy to make videos. Come on, game. Don't crash out on me. Alejandro Ozuna, a guy that we got in the Triolo trade as well. Come on. You can do it. If this game crashes, I ain't restarting. Just do it all now because arbitration has a deadline of late November and Tinder deadlines. Yeah. No, I agree. Do we need another center fielder? Hold on a second. Not really, but we're going to go ahead and do it. Lonnie White, you're still 23. Josh Palacios. Now, this is a guy I think... Oh, wow. Yeah, he's almost out of options. He is out of options. Ooh, okay. He's kind of untradeable at this point. He's a 67 overall. He's 30 years old. I guess we'll keep an eye on him in spring training. See if he makes the club, right? He could solve our right field problem. And then there's the third player we got in the Triolo deal. Trilio. Is it Trilio or Triolio? Anyway. You guys get it. By the way, I did check on Triolo in the Rangers organization, and they're actually using him. It's not one of those things where I traded him and they just like let him sit and he didn't do anything. He actually played games. So that made me feel good about the justifiable stuff here. So we're definitely going to be releasing some players. But if we can trade away G1 Bay and get a good package, that will replace some of it. We could maybe pull off another swing. Who knows? Salary arbitration. Okay, let me read this. 36 years. Top 22% of players. 2 but less 3 years removed service time. This part's going to suck. This part is going to suck. Because there are some players. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm not too crazy about O'Neal Cruz. I'm not. Maybe it's because I don't hit well with him. But I'm just not too crazy about Cruz. He is a cornerstone player, so I can't really trade him away. But he just hasn't been performing, man. Like, I'm going to keep him on the team, obviously. But like, if I were to make him an offer, he wants 17. He's not playing like he's 17 mil a year. I'm sorry. I'm going to give you $1 million. Let's see here. Joey Bart. I mean, for God's sake, Joey Bart hit better than he did. Joey Bart did. No disrespect to Joey Bart, but that shouldn't happen. Okay, let's give Joey Bart an offer. I would like to give him an offer. I want to give you 2 years, 6.2. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to give you 6.5, actually. Let's give you 2 years at 13 mil. I'd like Joey Bart as our catcher. Good mentor for Rodriguez. And I think he actually gained a quirk. I don't know which one it is. But he used to only have 3. And now he's got 4. So, let's just skip the arbitration for Joey Bart. I want to keep him for at least 2 more years. So let's go ahead and offer him a contract. We'll see if he takes it. Johan Oviedo, who has been really good as well. Do we want to give you 2 years as well? Because Chandler's probably going to come up in 27. I mean, it says he could go right now, but those hits per 9 and walks per 9, home runs per 9, pitching, clutch, and control, he needs another year. Bailey Falter, we're probably going to let go. Even though he was good. Bailey Falter was fine. But Johan Oviedo, the man did fine. He really did. Had a great game against the Mets in the wild card game. I'm willing to give him a 2-year deal. I'm willing to give Oviedo a 2-year deal. Get him out of arbitration. Let's see what you want. Oof. Oh boy, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot for you. I got to be careful, man. That's the thing. I got to be careful with money because I don't know what the free agent market's going to look like, right? God, we may have to do arbitration. Yeah, but I'm going to give you a nice little bump. You deserve a little bit of money. You really do. I want to give him 2 years, but I just got to be careful. David Bednar wants $6 in arbitration. He wants even less for if we just give him an offer. So let's go ahead and give Bednar an offer. Once again, did very well. 46 out of 54 in saves and save opportunities. ERA of 2.6. Let's give him a 1-year deal, and I'm going to give you 7. Moreta, he struggled. Ooh, how do you guys feel about Moreta? Should we let him go and maybe try to find another lefty, or do we sign him back? What are you thinking? I want the vibes from chat here. You guys already made a good decision in game 2 of the wild card game. I want to know your input. I want everybody's input. I do. My mouse die? Are you kidding me? Let's see what baseball game's on right now while we're doing this. Oh, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see right there. Using those trash points. Love it.
He's sitting back down.
Love it. How was Moreta when I played with him? Hard to say. He was hurt. He was hurt a majority of the year. But that's how he did. Not great. Really not that great. But I still think that pitching clutch is something we don't have a lot of in the pen. So that's what really wants me to keep him. Is that pitching clutch he's got. He looks solid for a year. Okay. Let's just give him some arbitration. What does he want if we did make him an offer? 1.8. You know what? We might as well just give him an offer. Let's give him 1 year. We'll just give him 1.8. Holderman was great. I liked Holderman. 37 holds for Holderman. Career high for him. He was a workhorse last year, man. 88 games. He did very well. I wouldn't mind giving you a multi-year deal. I think he could do a lot more. Look at that pitching clutch, man. 99 pitching clutch. I mean, ratings don't matter, but still. Had someone get angry at me because I said that. Let's give you 2 years, $3 million. The Holderman, yeah. Oh my God, he's literally the holds guy. Why am I just now realizing this? Let's give you 2 years. Let's see if he takes it. I would take it if I were you. Santana, he's 29, ERA 3.5. I'll probably just give you arbitration. Santana wasn't terrible, but we're starting to see a little bit of regression in him. 1.4, what if we give you an offer? What do you want? 3.2? All right, let's give you an arbitration deal, and we'll put it in even 2. See if you want that. Jack Sawinski, we're going to let walk. Probably not a popular decision. But Sawinski really just wasn't that swingy. And his maybe his defense was good. Is his defense good? Oh, only 3 errors. Okay, hold on. That's pretty good. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm trying to think off the top of my head because this center field fiasco is really the problem here. You know, when it comes to moving O'Neal Cruz to shortstop. Falter. We're going to let Falter go. I can't believe Falter did as good as he did. I mean, just to be honest with you. Fulmer, you want arbitration. Wow. All right. I just don't know how he's going to do. Let's go ahead and give him arbitration. No? Oh, hold on. Actually, we'll just do this. Oh, he wants more than that. I'll give you an even mil. Bond is going to go. Johan Ramirez is probably going to go. We need to find some more closers in the free agency for our farm system. Because these guys are just not it. He's 30 years old. He's going to want a lot of money, I bet. Or he's not. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. DJ Stewart is gone. Rainey is gone. Birch Smith is gone as well. Let's bring in Ramirez just to be a body, you know. Just to be a body. Okay, I think... Okay, we did offer Johan. Okay. So, we'll see if Joey Bart accepts. O'Neal Cruz, we offered him arbitration. We did all this. Did we? Yeah, we did. Okay. Because I'm dumb, and I keep forgetting things. Let's look at free agency. So the first thing we want is a DH. That's fine. I would like a DH. You can't select DH, which is unfortunate. Let's mark shortstop, because if we keep Cruz in center field, then we do that. And then we're going to start, we're going to do starting pitcher. I think you can only do 2, right? Oh, you can do 3. Okay. Let's do right field. And then team needs, we need a left-handed pitcher. And we need power, because you can only do 2. Yeah. I love this feature so much. I sincerely love this feature. It is so cool. Let's see what's on here. So the top 150 free agents. Free agents show everyone available. Free agent asking more than their budget allows. Okay. Now, obviously, we're not going to get Vlad Guerrero Jr. Now, I don't think we can offer someone like Valdez a proper contract. Our budget is $78 million. Okay, that's nice. I didn't see that right there. I didn't see that that right below his stat line there. That's our budget is $78 million, which we do got some money. That's good. We got some money. Closer we don't need. Framber Valdez. I mean, let me just look and see what this is. He wants 2 years at 30 mil. Yeah, just takes a tutorial. I gotta lock up Paul Skeens, and I don't know how much money he's gonna make. So let's just keep looking here. Let's keep looking. Zach Gallen, 6 years? No, we're good. We're fine, man. We're good. Ranger Suarez is 35. Or 30, excuse me. I need a back end guy. Matt Strom's a reliever. There could be our reliever right there. Two years, 9.8. He's 34, though. He is 34. Zach Eflin. He's a righty, but he could be a solid back end starter. Fetty. Good Lord, man. They weren't kidding about the contract demands. Jesus Christ. Suarez would technically be a good DH, but he also plays third base like really well, so probably won't go there. Bo Bichette. Ah, man, I got to balance this out. I just do, because I don't want to offer someone like Bichette a 5-year deal and then we don't have enough proper money to extend Skeens. And I can't really extend Skeens yet. Why would I trade him? Because he's expected to be a 99 overall in 27. So I really like... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, hold on. I'm dumb. Hold on. We need a 1-year guy. That's what we need, because Bubba Chandler should be good enough to be in the rotation next season. So we need a 1-year guy in the back of the rotation. But that's going to be hard. Willie Castro. I see a lot of people signing Willie Castro in their franchises. I'm probably not going to do that. JT Romuto, Gleyber Torres. Signed him. Gosh. I need some DHs, man. Someone give me some DHs here. Okay, let's look at the starters. What do we got? What do we got? Chris Paddock is a righty. I would prefer a lefty if possible. There's Andrew Haney. Let's see here. Merrill Kelly. We don't really talk about him enough. He would want a 1-year deal. Didn't have a bad season. How much did Suarez want? I think it was like 26 mil. Yeah, he wants a 4-year contract at 26.5. I just need a 1-year guy. I just need a 1-year dude. Eric Fetty could be close. He wants 2 years, but I don't want to pay $22 million for this. I just don't. Nick Martinez wants a 1-year deal, but home run seems to be a problem with him. Suarez is bugging. Hey, like they said, man, I think that I'm kind of glad, like, I have to actually sit here and think about this. You know, like, I can't just go out and be like, oh, I'm going to go out and get Zach Gallen for, 2 years. Oh, we could do something hilarious. Dude. Should we get Clayton Kershaw? I know he's dying. It's more the years than per year. Yeah. But that affects the free agency, though. If you don't give them the years they want, their motivation to sign with you won't be as high. Dude, we should sign Clayton Kershaw. Probably not a good idea, but can you imagine Paul Skeens at the head of the rotation and then Clayton Kershaw at the back of the rotation? He's 37 and he's dying, but I mean, like I said, what if Kershaw comes in and has a fantastic year, right? Like, what if he comes in and just has one more Cy Young running in him? I may actually consider the Kershaw because he fits the standard. He fits what I'm looking for. A lefty on a 1-year deal. He's not super expensive. We got to look into that. All right. Tyler Anderson. Not that great. Soroka. Wow, Soroka's 2 years, huh? He's really fallen off. Walker Buehler. Man, we got some options here. 10 home runs in 79 innings, though. That's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. I guess I supposedly don't have to have a lefty in the lineup, in the rotation. But I do because I would like it just, so I just don't have a complete right-handed rotation. Steven Matz is a big no. Sorry, buddy. Now we're getting to the area that it just doesn't matter about. No disrespect, it doesn't matter to these guys. They're just not what we want. Their overall's way low. Dude, I may go for Kershaw. That should be an entertaining storyline, shouldn't it? Wow, De La Cruz got thrown out on a bunt. How about that? I think we should sign Kershaw. This might be a horrible idea, but we can even get him to pinch hit if we wanted to bunt down. What do you think, Kurt? You want to finish your career out in Pittsburgh? I mean, he fits what I'm looking for. I say we do it. Yeah, I say we do it, man. Let's get him on the phone. Let's see what he wants. I like it. I like it. Okay. Now, as for a DH, what are we looking for? Who's out there that's a DH that we can... I mean, you can't go wrong with Suarez, but... He's 34. He's very similar to JD Martinez. Can play third base if we need him to. Man, do we make Suarez? Do we look at Suarez as a DH? That would be our pop right there. Put him in the middle of the lineup. Probably strike out a lot, but we'll keep him in mind. There's Falefa. Ozuna. Schwarber. Oh, man. Schwarber could be an option. But he doesn't do well versus righties. That surprises me. Ozuna. He only wants a 1-year deal. Boy, I'll tell you what, guys. Whoops. Kyle Tucker wants a lot of money. A lot of money. Yastrzemski. He could be a cheap right field replacement. Not really with the lefty, though. I know this is going to be weird, but I'm really feeling Suarez on this one. Wants 2 years. I'd be willing to give him 2 years. He's probably going to start regressing, and that's what I worry about. Could play third base if Brian Hayes just keeps slumping. I think we have the money to do this. I think we got the money. I think we can do this. Dude, we're going to do this. That's fine. We'll see if he's interested. So, we got the DH possibly solved. We've got the back-end starter solved. What was the other thing I said? A reliever? Let's look at a reliever. Strom is the top reliever. You got Seawald, who is also a good option. This one does need to be a lefty. So many good righties, though, man. Oh, so many good ones. Hunter Harvey. I mean, Colombo, but he's dying. He's 36. Oh, Chad Green. Jose Leclerc. Rogers. Dude, Rogers would be fun. Taylor Rogers would be an interesting piece. Sinker, sweeper. I think he's a ground ball pitcher, isn't he? Isn't Taylor Rogers a ground ball pitcher? 1 year at 4.5. I mean, that's not bad. Poche. This would handle all the big three needs we need. Because I really do feel good about the rest of the team. I mean, we need some backups, but, I mean, that's not a big deal. Guys, we could be making a big push here. Let's put these in order, because I would like Suarez to go first. I would like Rogers second, and we're going to put Kershaw third. What's it mean if it's red? State, do you know that? Do you know what it means if, like, the motivation boost is red? You think it'd be negative, but... Man, can you imagine if we had Suarez in the middle of that lineup? It's like a JD Martinez, but he's actually getting better. And like I said, if Brian Hayes continues to not hit, then we could pull Suarez out, put him at third, and we could shop for a DH at the deadline. If we're competing. Man, with a team like this, how can we not compete? I mean, I don't think this is a blasphemous move. I really don't. We need a DH. Do not test free agency into you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Oh, positional me not met. Okay. Fixed current and max motivation. Position competition, no block. Okay. So we could get Suarez here. They do have us as a contender. How about that? How about that? No block here either. Oh, I think I know what it means. It means that we don't have all three of these circles checked. So, like, if we change the position to third base and then we put him in here, then that would boost his motivation, and it would be clear like this is, like Kershaw's is. That's my guess. I don't know. I like this. We're going to go with this. We need to have this ready. I need to have my clipping ready. That way, if we do get a... There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. All right. Yeah, we're going to roll with this, man. We are going to absolutely roll with this. I like it. All right, so lock-in changes in advance. What about the trading block? What do we got over here? So G1 Bay is probably going to be sold for prospects. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. But we'll wait until near spring training to trade him. But other than that, nothing on the trade block that I'm that interested in. Oh, dude, I'm so excited for this. Can you imagine if we went 3 for 3 here? Okay. Let's keep simming. Simming. I don't know, like, when they change. Got to trade. Blue Jays acquire Orion Kerkering from the Phillies for Leo Jimenez, Stuart Baroa, and Javon Ward. Wow. Okay. Got to trade here. That's insane. That reminds me. What do I have the trade thing at? Okay, trade is fine. Good. Okay. Now what do I... Okay, free agency is out. So when does free agency change again? It said another week. Is it like every... Okay. So it's like every Tuesday. Okay. So let's take a look, see where we're at. Cubs are looking at Devin Williams. Not interested. Thank you. Ooh, boy. Not great. Not great. .56 motivation is not that great. And Kershaw's only 41%, even though he has the most motivation. I haven't really offered him I mean, I guess I can offer a contract. Do we just want to go ahead and offer him a contract or wait a year? Huh. I'm going to wait one more week. I think I'm going to wait one more week. I'm probably going to regret this, but... The Cubs are interested. The Reds are interested. Oh, we can't let the Reds get him. I don't know why the Cubs would be interested. They have Matt Shaw. They have Suzuki at DH. Yeah, that's true. Rumors may not be accurate. That's true. Can't offer a contract to Kershaw yet. That's fine. Let's put Kershaw at 2. We could go ahead and give Taylor Rogers an offer, because this ain't that big of a deal. Let's give you... I'll give you 155. How about that? Let's go ahead and offer... Rogers a 1-year, $5.5 million deal. He wants 1 year, $4.5 million. We're going to give him a full $1 million more. Not that big of a deal if we don't get him, but this would just be something that we could be out of the way on. That's such a sweet sound. Everybody else, we're just going to wait, man. Yeah, Banda's going to be gone. Fulmer, Stritton, and Strzelecki could be back down in the minors for another season. Joey Bart accepted his contract, so he is with us. Thank you, Joey. Okay, it seems like everybody has signed on their thing here. Someone said that there was a screen. Oh, here it is. So we have $77.5 million available, and that's before we sign everything. $28 million in arbitration. I like this screen right here too, because it feels a little more informative than before. As you can see, we have 15.4 on Mitch Keller already. Ryan Reynolds and all them. Bednar has accepted his offer. That's good. Yarborough has accepted his offer. Fulmer has accepted. It looks like everybody's accepted their offer. That's good. We're done with arbitration. We also have the Rule 5 we could think about. Dude, I love this. I love the way they did this. We got a new manager. Michael King goes back to the Padres on a 5-year, $130 million deal. All right, all right. Good for them. I'm going to be up front with you. I forgot all about the staff. But we got a staff now. We have a new manager in Sandy Alomar Jr. Look, man, new GM, new ways of doing things. The Berg is where it's at, okay? You want to come to Pittsburgh. That's what we want. We want you to come to Pittsburgh. It's going to be a slow process, but we want you to come to Pittsburgh. This screen is nice as well. Arbitration offered to O'Neal Cruz. It's okay if he don't agree with it. Please take Tanner Rainey off me. So it's every Tuesday. Framber Valdez goes to oh great, the New York Mets. 3-year, $85 million deal. That's not a terrible contract. As if the Mets, well, actually the Mets did need some starting pitching. They really did. So they just boosted their rotation by getting Valdez. The Dodgers are interested in a trade. They want Nick Gonzalez. Already know. Sorry. No, thank you. You don't need Nick Gonzalez. You got Ha-Sung Kim. You're not getting the Spanish Hammer. Nick Gonzalez is our guy. Okay? He's our guy. Do you want Ji-Hwan Bae? I absolutely decline that trade. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You suck. Okay. We got to do this. Hey, looks like the rumors were true. All 3 teams. I'm going to guess. Here's what I'm going to guess. And this is completely unwarranted, anything like that. It says that a team has offered, an organization has made first competitive offer. I'm going to guess it was the Reds that did this. Because when you look at that other screen we had, excuse me, when you look at the other screen that we had, the Mariners were in first, the Reds were in second, and the Cubs were in third. So with them swapping, I have a theory that maybe it was the Reds that offered him a contract. Now, I don't know what they offered, and we're going to have to pay him a lot. Damn Twitter proving the internet is real. You better be more happier than this. Like, I'll bet you it was the Reds. I'm going to offer you a contract. You want 2 years? $18 million for 2? Ah, man. Yeah, I'm thinking 18.5. 20 mil? Oh, for a DH? You think? Well, that's true. Hey, you know what? I want to extend Paul Skeens, and I got to have money to do that. But then again, I really want Suarez. Had a really good year last year, and he's just going to be our DH, too. I don't know if he's going to like being our DH, but it's also a silver slugger. I'll have a $50 million budget. I wonder if that already counts arbitration. I'm assuming it does. Let's go 19.5. No, you know what? Yeah, let's do 20. Let's do 2 years at 20. You know what? Let's do it. We're going for it. Here we go. What we got? I don't like that already. The Suarez went with the Reds. 2 years, 16.5. Oh, no, he signed 3 years at 20 mil. Oh, okay, so the Reds gave him a year more. Dang, that sucks. I did not expect them to offer him 3 years. Okay. Well played. Avasti Matey. Wow, these are cringe. However, we did get Taylor Rogers. So, not all bad. We got our lefty bullpen guy settled. Very first signing in the franchise and free agency, besides JD Martinez, Taylor Rogers. Avasti Matey. This is so stupid. They tried a little too hard there. I gave him another year. I thought about 3 years. Matt Strahm goes to the Red Sox. Kyle Tucker goes to the Dodgers. You don't need any more. You don't need any more players, Dodgers. Say, when you hit free agency, go get Kyle Tucker. That's insane. 7 years, $241 million deal. All right. Well. Wow. 3 years, 60 mil. All right. Let's go take another look-see here. Kershaw's still here. I don't expect anyone to be screaming for Kershaw. She's a Dodger. 7 years for Vlad. I mean, realistically, we could probably try, but I just don't feel good with that kind of deal. Lamont Wade, he just hasn't... He's a good DH, but he's not a great DH. I don't think I'd want Lamont Wade. Luis Ariz is still out here as well. Josh Bell. 246 for the Nats. Probably not Josh Bell. Probably not Josh Bell. Dude, Joey Gallo. If we want a guy that's going to strike out 200 times, but has massive light tire power, we could do that. Kyle Farmer, Rowdy Tellez. Nope. Okay. Dang, man. I did not have a backup plan for that. I didn't think about giving him 3 years. I did not think about giving him 3 years. But that's okay, man. That's the fun of it. Bichette. Trying to think. We got Paguero at shortstop. I think what we'll do is we'll keep Cruz in center and we'll let Paguero get short. And if Paguero doesn't do well, then we'll go out and get someone at the deadline. I think that's what we'll do. $197. That's just not going to do it, my guy. That's just not going to do it, my guy. Schwarber. How does Schwarber not have good contact versus righties? I'm so confused by that. How did you have 12 stolen bases? You crazy? I mean, Schwarber has a history of Schwarber has a history of hitting bombs in the Allegheny. You know what I mean? All right. God, this is fun. I like the way they did this. I really do. Man, Verdugo's dying. Jesus. Cedric Mullins. I had him in the last series. I don't really want him again. Wow, we may not have anybody. It's not bad for Yastrzemski. But he's 35. He wants 2 years at $13 million a year, man. We could sign him. He hit 239. He had 30 home runs, though. Apparently, he only made one error. He played the field. Holy smokes. Are you mad? God, we may try Schwarber. Just trying to think how that would work with the lineup. Let's see. Gonzalez, Cruz. We'd have 2 lefty power bats with Reynolds in the middle. That would be a good lineup. That would be a fantastic lineup. I say we offer it. He wants 2 years. Oh, yeah, Brian Reynolds. Yeah, that's right. Well, we could try. You know, we could try. Kershaw, we're going to give another week. What do we need here? A right fielder? Probably a right fielder. Well, I have that checked, so. Let's go see what we got in right field. Laureano. Yastrzemski, man. I can't do it. That's too many lefties we'd have in the lineup. Renfroe, Austin Slater. He was good in my Giants franchise, but I'm doing a lot here. Mark Canha and Margot. It looks like we're going to have to look into the trade market for a proper right fielder. Harrison Bader. It seems like he does bad one. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to do that. That's fine. But yeah, or we could just bring Falefa back. I don't know how many people want Kiner Falefa, but we could possibly stick him out in right field. I don't think it'd be that great of a... Man, okay. Because I don't have a prospect. Tavares. I mean, theoretically, we could put William Tavares, but I need to see him a year in the minors. And then we got Nick York coming up in a couple seasons as well. So let's go out. Palacios. Doesn't hit very well. I think Palacios is probably going to be sent back down at the end of the year or beginning of the year. You know what? I know this is not, once again, not a popular move. Let's go get IKF back to put him in the outfield. Because I'm not going to put a catcher in a right field. Let's go get IKF back. He's technically a shortstop. I don't want to sign Willie Castro because everyone is signing Willie Castro in their franchises, and I just don't want to. Garrett Hampson could be a possibility, but he just doesn't hit very well. Oh, man, this is good. I don't know if this is boring to everyone else, but I love this. I love the planning of this because I think we're going to offer Falefa 1 year. Oh, he's really motivated to sign. It shouldn't be too hard to get him to sign anything. Let's give it one more here. And here's the signings. Williams went back to the Brewers. JT Realmuto went to the Rays. Okay. Wow, so the Phillies, the him and haw is great. I know you can make this more entertaining. I know you can. You got to look at it from the Phillies' perspective. They've lost Framber Valdez. They've lost JT Realmuto. If Schwarber decides to sign with us, they're going to lose Kyle Schwarber as well. Gleyber Torres went to the Guardians, and that's been all the signings so far. I really think I messed up when I missed this one. We'll be seeing Suarez a lot. So, oh well. All right, let's lock it in and keep her going. Yes, I'm aware. Yeah, Philly still has those pitchers, though. I'll be interested to see if the Phillies make a run for Zach Gallen in this franchise. Ji-Hwan Bae has got to be getting some interest, man. He's got to be getting some interest. I think we could get some nice prospects for him. Not obviously top prospects, but I think we can get some prospects for him. Let's do another save. This is... I love this so much better. SDS, good work. I've got the 40-man set up. We have 38 people, too, so that's something we have to think about. I may have to take someone off the 40-man. Do you think I should do that now? Or I should wait? I don't know. Oh, man, I forgot about Billy Cook. Billy Cook is going to be a backup. I think Billy Cook will be a backup. Let's go ahead and take delay off the 40-man. If he gets taken, not a big deal. Like I said, not a big deal. There we go. Now we have 37. We have room for everybody. Any big deals happening? No. Okay. Ryan Helsley goes to the Yankees. There you go, State. Guys, got yourself a new closer. A 1-year, $12.3 million deal. You guys really lowballed him. I like Bednar, so. So we got 3 people. Okay, only like $6 million in arbitration offers. We got room for that. Yeah, we have so much money available now. We have 84 mil available. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. We have a small playoff window here. You like that move? Yeah, it's a good move. It's the bag delinquents. Oh. Russell Iglesias, don't care. Wow. Boy, the Reds are really making a move too. Not interested though. Clayton Kershaw. Let's get Falefa. This shouldn't be a big thing here. He wants 1 year, but I'm going to give him one at 10. We'll see if he takes it. If he takes it, that's fine. If he doesn't, we'll find other people. That's why it's not a big deal. Schwarber, we're going to give him 1 more week. No one is interested in Clayton Kershaw. We are absolutely going to offer him a contract. 1 year at 6. Let's give you 1 year at 12. Back into the rotation. You know, someone in the season is going to have to face Clayton Kershaw, Paul Skeens, and Jared Jones. Back to back to back. Dude, just for the fun, right? Just for the fun. I don't think this is completely out of whack to offer that. Schwarber will give him another week. I know his motivation isn't all the way there. Oh, this is fun, dude. I just can't get over the way they did this. I guess I'll say this. If Falefa doesn't want to sign, then we may go trade for a right fielder. I think that's what we'll do. God dang it. All right. All right, let's give him a contract. Should we offer him 3 years? I don't want to offer him 3 years. I'm sorry. I just don't. It's got to be the Phillies, right? It's got to be the Phillies. Let's offer you 2 at 15. Look, Suarez I was willing to give. 20 mil. I don't think I'm willing to give Schwarber that much. Almost a 25% strikeout rate. That's not what you want. Actually, you know what? 2 years, 16 mil. Let's try it. I should have probably gave him 3, but it's okay. Yes, sir. We have found our DH. There's an achievement. Kyle Schwarber. Welcome to the Pittsburgh Pirates. He loved that deal. All right, we got a DH and we got a contract decision from IKF. And he is back on a 1 year, $10 million deal. That is fine as well. Welcome back to the Pirates, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. We are filling in. And Clayton Kershaw. We get back-to-back. Clayton Kershaw is now a Pittsburgh Pirate. 1 year, $12.6 million deal. This is more of an experiment. But there you go, man. Zach Gallen goes to the Baltimore Orioles. Check that out. 6 years, $201 million deal. 33.6. Whew. All right. So we look at our depth chart. Skeens, Jones, Oviedo, Keller, and Kershaw. Bubba Chandler's going to have one more year in the minors to make sure he's ready for the bigs to get these per nines up. Falefa will technically either play right field or he'll be a backup. Because I would like Peguero to get a shot at short. See how he does, you know. See how he does. Keep Brian Hayes at third. Reynolds in left. Cruz in center. We still got to find a right fielder. Horowitz at first. Joey Bart and Rodriguez behind the plate. Yeah, we've pretty much got everything. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You will be up 10, 11, 12, 13. 14. Okay. I'm just doing something in my head here. 15, 16, 17. Not going to count you. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. So we need a right fielder, and we need a backup outfielder. No, we don't. We just need a backup utility guy. So we need a right fielder and a backup utility guy. Cool beans, baby. Oh, yes. I would. Ranger Suarez, 4 years. Wow, the Cardinals are going big. We've got our pitching. Not worried about it. Okay, so let's take this away. Let's take this away. We need a right fielder. And actually, we'll just leave it like this. Team needs. Take this away. Defense would be nice. And let's do on-base machine. Let's do that. So let's take a look at right fielders. Laureano. Still available. Not exactly who I would say is a good pick. Yastrzemski is piquing my interest. He hit 261 last year, but that's a lot of lefties in our lineup. Be a good pinch hitter, though. Probably not. Oh, Brennan. Pavin Smith, not a good fielder. Not a good fielder here. Burleson. Not a good fielder. So it looks like right fielders will have to be in the trade block. Let's go look at a utility guy. Nick Allen. Paul DeYoung. Monasterio. I thought he was faster than that. There's not a lot of contact to Garrett Hampson. And he doesn't hit very well. That speed is good. That backup is nice. Owen Miller. Jeez, man. Could bring him back with his buddy Clayton Kershaw. Jorge Mateo would be an interesting pickup. But he's expected to be a starter, though. Ah, this is so good. I think we had a very good offseason so far. I really do. Taro Estrada would be good on defense. Dylan Moore can't hit. Well, why did Gavin Lux just get downgraded the second he went to the Reds? Iglesias wouldn't be that bad as a backup, but he's dying, so that's kind of unfortunate. Okay. Luis Ariz is still out here. No one has made an offer for him. Jonah Bride, Bell, O'Hearn. Kyle Farmer would be also a good backup guy. I think we're going to go with Kyle Farmer. Is that what I said? Did I say we need a backup guy? Is that right? Reynolds, Cruz, don't know in right field. Hayes, Paguero, so Falefa could be a backup. Gonzalez, Spencer, Bart, Rodriguez. Yeah, we do need another backup. Schwarber at DH. The versatility would be very nice. Farmer could play anywhere in the infield. Falefa could play anywhere in the outfield if need be. I can't wait to see who gets Vlad Guerrero, man. I just can't wait to see who gets him. Lane Thomas? What do you think? Lane Thomas, maybe? And right? Maybe not. Maybe we give Palacios a chance. Maybe he does well in right field. You know, maybe we do it that way. Because I'm not really set on any of these guys. Yastrzemski would be okay, but I worry about his regression. He would be my top guy, but doesn't do well against lefties. We may have to try to go within. So Farmer. Boy, that might be it. That might be all we need, really. Pitching, I feel good. Infield, just depth pieces, man. Just depth pieces. That's all we need. There's really no one here. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to look for. I'm not going to lie, man. That's all we're going to look for. Can we get any of these guys for a minor league system, I guess? Let me take a look at this. That overall is way too low. I need at least a 50. Why do you confuse them? Why are the overalls not in... Oh my god, that bugs me. That bugs me. So for a low age first. There's a 21, but he's D potential. 22 is a C. Carlos Gallegos. Round 0. So this was a draft pick that didn't sign. He is 22, but that speed is nice. I have to do this all over again. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Or if you do, make it count. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Maybe I should see what we need first. How about that? Let's lock in. We got 90 players, 91 if he signs. I think we need a couple more relievers in our farm system. I can't tell. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Don't need any more pitching. A closer would be nice in our farm system. Let's see who needs a second baseman. Like, who's desperate for a second baseman? I think the Yankees could use it. Jazz Chisholm's pretty bad. He's pretty awful. I think they could use Ji-Wan Bae. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. Well, we need to sign Holderman back. Apparently, he did not like his deal. So let's go get him back. I'm glad I checked this. Dadgummit, Holderman. What are you doing, man? That sneaky dog. I can't believe Holderman didn't want to come back with us. Are you... Why are you being a pain, man? Nothing in catcher. Did you see that? The nerve of this man. The nerve of this man. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Center field, no. Let's see if there's any right field people. Keep her going. Any hidden guys here? Nelson Beltran. 23D potential, though. Yeah. Oh, baby, Rivertown. May go back and get Rivertown. Everyone likes Rivertown. If you don't like Rivertown, I don't know what's wrong with you. Okay, well, we may have to wait then. All right, so we need to sign Holderman. I cannot believe this guy did not want to come back. I thought I was missing somebody, and I couldn't tell who it was. Bring back Rivertown. Oh my God, stop lagging. Oh my God, Dylan Cease goes to the Cardinals. 5 years, 138. I'm not actually that scared of Dylan Cease. I still think we have the best pitcher in the National League Central. That's a lot of commitment for those Cardinals, man. Finish last in the division. Get Dylan Cease. Can't believe Zach Gallen went to the O's. That one kind of surprises me. All right, Holderman, 45% to sign. Farmer is interested. We could go ahead and just sign Kyle Farmer. I don't know, man. Is Kyle Farmer the way to go? Jesus Christ. I mean, he should be. He doesn't hit that well. He reminds me of Ke'Bryan Hayes, his batting attributes. May not be a very good pick. Ah, jeez. Yeah, Chang is just not there yet. I just don't feel good with Chang there. I think he needs another year in the minors. So good to see Schwarber in this lineup. Billy Cook. You know, I'm going to be honest, man. We probably need a guy that could play first and third. Do we have anybody that can play first? I mean, Rodriguez can, but... Oh, maybe we need a backup first baseman to give Horwitz a day off. Maybe I've been doing this wrong. Falefa can't do that. Even Schwarber can't play first. Dang, dude, we may need to go find a backup first baseman. I mean, Farmer's that guy, I suppose. He just doesn't hit very well. Jonah Bride. Got some pop to him. Josh Bell, not good on defense, so no. No. Actually, Farmer may look like the way to go. All right, so let's go. Let's offer Farmer a contract. I don't think anyone's going to be offering for him. We'll give you an offer, solid 1 year, $5 million. I can't offer a contract to Holderman yet. I swear to God, if Holderman goes somewhere else, he can stay there. He can stay there. The Rays got Marcell Ozuna. Yankees went with Josh Rojas. Athletics got Austin Hayes. Gary Sanchez to the Tigers. Don't know who Nathan Hickey is, but there you go. Luis Arraez went to the Athletics as well. The Athletics making some moves. Keep an eye on the Athletics this year. Padres got Luis Winhifo. Cubs got Rostel Iglesias. Okay. Oh, boy. We got some movers going. We have got some movers. Contract decision. Kyle Farmer. Don't be that guy. Welcome to Pittsburgh, Mr. Farmer. So we got our backup taken care of. Not the sexiest pick, but it's okay. Oh, yeah, we also got the Rule 5. Ranger Suarez goes to the Diamondbacks. 6 years, $166 million deal. They need that pitching. Let's go to the draft lottery. We made the playoffs, so this does not affect us whatsoever. Rockies, White Sox, Marlins have the best chance, along with the Royals and Blue Jays. Everybody else below 10%. Let's see what happens. State, appreciate you being here tonight, man. And the Giants are going to move up 5 spots to get the #1 overall pick. Rockies continue to get the worst luck in all of baseball. Royals move up to the 3rd pick. Marlins, White Sox, and Jays all lose a spot. Everybody else somehow miraculously stays the same. Okay. There you go. All right. So, oh, Lord. Have a good time. Cubbies, I hope you get them. Okay, Holderman. Holderman. You sneaky dog, you. 52%. May give you one more week. I'm going to give you one more week. Because I don't think there's anything else we're looking for. Cats are beating the ever-loving junk out of each other. First, second, third, left field. Yeah, right field. Okay, so we already know there's no right fielders. Okay. Billy Cook, Falefa, and Farmer could be backups. Rodriguez, our backup catcher. Bay, God, if we have to, we'll keep him, but I don't really want G1 Bay. Let's take one more look. Is there anyone on the trade block? Can we trade G1 Bay yet? Who is looking for a second baseman? Who is looking for a second baseman? Not the Rays. Even though I could see the Rays getting someone like Bay. But they're fine at second. Jimenez. Jesus, man. The Blue Jays have not spent any money at all. Technically, he could fall in here. So we could consider the Blue Jays. The White Sox, probably not. Guardians, no. Tigers, no. Tigers got Marcus Semien. What? Was Semien's contract done? Oh, okay then. The Royals haven't signed a second baseman yet, but you got to think it'd be Jonathan India. They don't want a second baseman. Twins want a second baseman. They don't really need one. Astros could use a second baseman to back up Altuve. Let me see what the Astros are throwing out here. A B and a C potential. Let me take a look here. Clinton Gary. He was our 4th round pick last year. I don't think this makes a whole lot of sense. I mean, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. We don't really need a starter. G1 Bay is not exactly a high demand player. And he is a C potential. I probably can't do this one. I'm on the fence about it, but I probably can't do that one. Let's see. Angels. Angels don't really need a second baseman. Athletics. The Athletics could use a backup second baseman. Let's see what the Athletics are tossing out. Tommy White clock area. Dante Wilkes. 18 over, or 18, you know, you get it. 2nd round pick last year. Do you think this makes sense, State, when it comes to, like, where they pick them? Just your humble opinion. Or anybody else's opinion, for that matter. I mean, if anybody wants to say anything about it, please do. I'm all ears. Dang, I guess that doesn't work. Okay, hold on. I know we don't need a lot for G1 Bay. He would help our farm system, but nothing like... Oh, man, that's a good one. You know, nothing like that. Okay, that's fair enough. I like that reason. I like that reason. That's a good reason. I'm cool with that. Mariners, no. Rangers. They got a second baseman. Hey, there's Triolio. Played 103 games last year for the Rangers. Look at that. Struck out once a game. All right. The Braves could use a backup. Second baseman. Let's see what the Braves are tossing out. I'm going to keep saying that because that's just how I talk. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at these guys. Both see potentials. A round 6 draft pick. 2025. I can see them giving up a 6th round pick. And this guy is undrafted. I don't really need him. G1 Bay can play short. So that's why I'm kind of throwing this in the deal. You want a reliever as well? Let's see. I don't really have a reliever I can offer you. I'm willing to do a one-on-one. Let me see if they're offering anything else. Bomber. Kilpatrick. No. Right? So what? Do you think I should make it a... So let me ask you this opinion. Do you think I should update my guidelines to not be able to acquire a pick from the previous year's draft? Do you think that sounds fair? This guy could be needed, though. Man, the Braves bullpen is old. Jesus, they're old. I think I'll throw that in as a new guideline. Because I agree with you 100%. I really do. I think they should get the opportunity to... they should get the opportunity to prove themselves. We could send Bay to the Marlins. Let's see if the Marlins have anything. Dylan Head. Oh, that's a name. Yeah, okay. I'll update my guidelines. That's a good idea, State. That's a good idea. I am all for that idea. Dylan Head, isn't he like a... or was a prospect, a good prospect? A round 1 pick in 2023, so we kind of can eliminate that. He's 21 at a 62. He hasn't really improved that much. We could maybe do this trade. I'm cool with a one-on-one kind of deal. Because Bay could be a backup here. He could be a backup for Xavier Edwards because he plays short. He could be a backup for Lopez. And he also plays the outfield. Left field. He could be a backup here. His overall's higher. Could possibly start if they don't have Anderson up there. Yeah, this makes sense to me. I think we're going to send Bay to the Marlins. And, you know, he's a C potential. He is young. I think because he's young, I think I deserve 2 players, but I'm okay with this. Because I just don't think I need G1 Bay. We could put him into All right. So the Marlins, keep in mind the Marlins for me. Let me just check everyone else real quick. No, the Phillies don't have anybody, but I don't think they'd want G1 Bay. They're not asking for one. Who needs a second baseman? Like, I'm looking at the team is seeking to see if there's any. Bazana, who they got from the Guardians, so obviously new. The Dodgers are always needing everything ever in the world. Let's see if the Dodgers will offer something. Not really. Padres, they got Louis. Yeah, they're good. Giants, Fitzgerald and Wisely, so no, they don't need that. Orioles could use a backup. Let's see if the Orioles are interested. Vance Honeycutt, Carter Young, and Darrell Cunningham. Okay, this trade is interesting to me. Let's make sure they're not highly touted. Okay. 2022 round 17. Round 2, 2025. Okay, so I figured that was going to be a thing there. So, to be honest, looks like the Marlins have the best deal for me with what we're looking at. Technically, the Rays need one, but not with Carson Williams, so we're good there. Blue Jays, whoops. I suppose the Blue Jays could be interested. Cutter Coffee, a third baseman. I have a feeling I know where this is going to go, but let's take a look-see. Yep, round 4, 2025 pick. Boo! You guys offer me your 2025 picks. Don't do that. All right, I got to remember to update the guidelines for that one. Because I feel like it'd be too easy, right? How often do teams trade their previous round picks? I really don't know. All right, so it looks like the excuse me. The Athletics really didn't offer anything good. So the Athletics or Marlins seem to be the two. I don't want a 40 overall. All right, looks like it's going to be the Marlins. So G1 Bay could be a backup to Otto Lopez, Xavier Edwards. Could be a backup to Dane Myers. Could possibly start center field if they're not starting Crawford. It's probably pretty rare. Okay. I got you. Yeah. So we're going to look at Bay. Boy, I don't know. I don't know if this is actually going to make us any better. 62. I'll tell you what. Let's hold on to Bay. Let's hold on to Bay here. Maybe it's not the right time to trade him. We still need a right fielder. Technically, Bay would be the right fielder. So we have IKF. We have Palacios. Because he's out of options. He's just not a good hitter. And he's another lefty bat. Ugh, okay. I'm thinking too much of this, I know. But I love doing this, so. I love doing this. Right field. Strimsky. I mean, technically we could. It probably wouldn't do me any good to go get a center fielder because they're going to consider O'Neal Cruz a block. It's another lefty bat. Ooh, boy, Mauricio Dubon. Ooh, you are interesting. Don't have a lot of speed, though. Michael Conforto, another lefty. Winker, Refsnyder, Kepler. Hilliard has no reaction whatsoever. Jake Bowers, left field's first base, and right field, Miguel Andujar. Brian De La Cruz. Okay, sorry. Did not know Aaron Hicks was still playing. All right. Eloy Jimenez is still here. Wow. He has just fallen off a cliff. A cliff, I say. Mauricio Dubon would be an interesting addition. Nah, we got our backup guys. We do. We got our backup guys. You know what? We'll give Palacios a chance. Let's just do it. Let's just give Palacio a chance. Maybe if there's someone in the Rule 5 draft, we could look at that as well. We only have 80 players, so we definitely are fine. 26, 37 players on the 40-man. What am I looking at? Okay. I can hear Vanessa snoring upstairs. Poor baby, she's so tired. Watching all those kids all day at her job is wears her out. Wears her poor body out, man. We get to have a lunch date tomorrow, though, and I'm very excited. Leo's staying with my sister tonight, so me and Vanessa are going to have a nice little lunch date tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy it. My phone's going to be on silent. Don't bug me. The Yankees are paying him through 25. Who's that? She watches kids at work. Yeah, she's a daycare teacher. Probably one of the best teachers that place has ever had. And because that place is an absolute disaster. Alexander Canario. Maybe? What do you think about getting Canario for our... for some depth? Aaron... Oh, okay, yeah. Angels... Oh, okay. The Yankees paying him through 25. Aaron Hicks. I got you. Sounds like a good day date. Yeah, man. Last day I'll be on vacations tomorrow. Our week start on Sunday because the company sucks. Let's get you know, I know it's 800K. We're going to wait one more week. Yeah, he does. I agree. And he's already in AAA. He's eligible for the Rule 5, but I don't think he's going to get taken. We're not going to add him to the 40-man. But, hey, like I said, if he gets taken, he gets taken. But 37. We could technically add him, but then we'd have 1 week or 1 year. So obviously people don't want him. He's chilling in free agency. So, hey. We have 81 people. I need some depth pieces, man. I need some depth pieces for the... I need some bodies. I need some bodies. What's up, Sean? There, who? What? Nah. If he's a top prospect, I don't want to take him. G1 Bay is not worth a top prospect. Nick Castillo. Never mind. Ignore that. That didn't happen. Is there anybody here that I can take? $24 D potential. Man, there's just nobody in this pool, dude. They weren't kidding when they said they fixed this to where it's harder to find diamond in the rough players. They are not kidding. No J.J. Goss top players here. No, what was that player I had in the A's franchise? That starter? That one guy. Can't have that one guy either. He's the best defensive center fielder in baseball right now, and he's in the minors. If they're offering me Bradfield, take him? Nah. We got O'Neal Cruz. No reason to take him. No reason to take him. Your Orioles in this free offseason did get Zach Gallen, though. They're making some moves. Oops. Man, 18-year-old. He was drafted last year, but they just didn't keep him. Doesn't look that good anyway. Move O'Neal to right field. Yeah, no, I saw that. I saw that. Who's O'Neal? Oh, O'Neal Cruz. Okay, sorry. I don't think he could play right field. I think he's just center field and shortstop. I can see your message on YouTube, Sean. I can see it. I think I finally figured out the YouTube problem. Dang, man, there's nothing here. Well, check this guy out. Here's a guy that could play the infield. I know he's 29, but hey, let's give this guy a signing. I know. I saw you. I see. Is my microphone not working? Is my microphone not working? Sean, I could see that. I said no. You can hear me, right? We'll go ahead and snooze that. That a baby trout. All right, let's get in Colin Holderman. Rule 5 draft coming up. Maybe we'll find a right fielder here. Let's see how many people we lose. I wish it said which team they took him from. Well, the Nationals got somebody from the Rays. Brendan Rodgers. The White Sox got Brendan Rodgers. Okay. Yes, I am seeing your messages. Yes. 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 Sure am. Oh, Cade Horton is here. Man, I love the potential of Cade Horton. I just can't keep him on the 26-man roster, though. Hey, State, can you do me a favor? Can you type in the text that I can see Sean's messages? If you don't mind. If you can. I don't know if he's just got his volume muted or what. But alright, there's no right fielders here. I mean, Hunter Bishop, but he's another lefty bat I just don't need. Hudson Haskin. Not impressed. Yeah, I could see. Thank you. Thank you. State. Jacob Berry. Switch hitter. Right field, third base, and left field. Plays okay fielding. The hitting is not there. Wish the game would stop lagging a little bit. The menus are lagging a little bit. Christian Franklin. Iowa Cubs. Oh my God. Can you, stop lagging? We're on a menu. Gavin Cross. Shout out to the previous franchise here. Carter Young is crap. Okay, Sean, are you drunk? Are you drunk or something, my guy? Logan Cerny, 26 out of the good state of Georgia. Kind of the good state of Georgia. I don't see any outfielders that I'm really willing to take here. I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad, but they're just not what I'm looking for. Okay, then. We may be out of luck. Tristan McKenzie, Dylan Coleman. I want Cade Horton so bad. But I just, like I said, he's got to stay up on the roster, and there's just no reason for me to... Ooh, he's a reliever. Oh, he's a reliever. I thought he was a starter. And he has options. I just don't trust that, man. I just don't trust that. Ooh. I could have sworn Cade Horton was a reliever or a starter. Get Horton? Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm going to go get him. There's Gavin Sheets. He's here as well. Genesis Cabrera is hanging around. Yeah, we're going to go get Kate Horton. I thought he was a starter. I swear to God that he was a starter. The Cubs didn't make him a... a 58 overall making the team. I could have sworn, though, that he was a starter with the Cubs in the organization. But, okay. Hey, we'll take it. We're gonna take Gabe Horton. Josh Berry, Zapco. Wow, we didn't lose anybody. We surprisingly didn't lose anybody. I don't think we're going to take anyone else, but let's just look. I think we had a really good offseason. Everything's pretty much done. The spring training I'll do off stream. James Triantos is here. Oh, look at that. Oh. I don't need him, but wow, look at that. There's our guy Canario. Can we draft him? No, I'm just kidding. Sterling Thompson? No. Notice anybody on here, State? Albert Alzolay. It's such a shame to see what happened to him. Horton might be a two-way player. Is he? Reggie Crawford. Shout out to Reggie Crawford. We had him in our last franchise. Never mind, he has no hitting attributes. Just kidding. Seth Corey. Chris Bryant's on here. God, it hurts to see Chris Bryant not doing well. It hurts me a lot. He did play two-way in college. I did not know that. Ramon destroys left-handed pitching. I think we've had a really good offseason. I don't expect I don't expect a lot of people to sit through. We're probably going to hit 3 hours, but I don't expect a lot of people to sit here and watch 3 hours of this. But I really like the way they've changed the offseason in the game. Yeah, just not seeing it. And he has a glitchy swing. Joe Mack, look at that. Man, look at that catching rating. Jesus. He's got some defense on him. All right, so I think we're done with this draft. Don't see anything interesting. All right. Still nothing on the trade block. Okay. Let me look at something real quick here. Phillies get Hunter Stratton. We had him, but he's gone. Jordan Romano goes to the Rangers. Tyler Miley to the Angels. Marlins get our former starter that we had. That's fine. Padres get Will Wilson. Okay. Yeah, we let a lot of guys go because we just didn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, I think we did fine. Let's keep simming here. See if we can get Holderman back. Okay, Holderman wants a 1-year deal. 2.3. Phillies, Braves, Boston. Man, you were a good holds guy. I'm going to give you a 2-year deal. You know what? 2-year deal, 3.5. That's how much actually 2-year, $3 million per year. Oh, that's as high as I can go. I value Holderman. He was a very good back end of the bullpen. I'll give you a 2-year deal, baby. And he is back with us. Colin Holderman back on a 2-year deal. No brainer. No brainer. So we just got to go to arbitration. Oh, hello. Joey Gallo makes an addition to the clubhouse. Not really interested. We actually looked at Gallo, but not really interested in Gallo, man. He's going to strike out way too many times. We got Kyle Schwarber. How can this man still field? He could still play the outfield. God, man, what a meat of this lineup if we did that. He has no contact, though, so I'm going to say not interested. No, thank you. Vlad is still out here. I'm so interested to see who he gets. Sorry, I know I keep going back to the screen and scrolling through here. Forgive me. I don't see anything great, though. I will have to fill in my roster. I'll do that after all this. So we're going to go to arbitration. We're going to go to arbitration, and that would be it. So, in the meantime, Ferguson to the A's. Jonah Bride goes to the Yankees. Hampson to the Guardians. Ramon Laureano goes to the Royals. Jansen goes to the Padres. Sewald and Savali find homes. Jorge Mateo goes to the Mariners. That's a good pickup. Ranger Suarez to the Diamondbacks. Okay. Good stuff. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this screenshot to put in the Discord for the updates instead of me typing them all out. So, let me make sure that captured. Okay. I feel good about this team. I don't think we really need anything else. Unless someone offers for Bay. Sandy Alcantara going to the Red Sox for Christian Campbell and Luis Perales? That's a big deal. That's top prospects for a top pitcher, man. Oof. Man, Red Sox making some moves. And in return, man, the Marlins got 2 really good prospects. Christian Campbell, I believe he was what? Is it he the Red Sox number 1 or number 2 prospect? And a C potential starting pitcher. Yeah, this is an okay trade. No, I'm not mad at that deal either. That kind of makes sense. They're taking some of the contract as well. That's not a bad trade. Interesting. Interesting. Let's get to arbitration. We're going to keep going. We got everyone we need. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes to the Diamondbacks. 8-year, 200. I've seen a lot of deals with Vlad about that same exact number, 217.8. So Vlad originally wanted $26 million. Diamondbacks get him at $27.2 per year. Wow. Diamondbacks. That's a big splash. They made it to the postseason last year. Could they upset the Dodgers? I don't know. Let me see who's still around. Paul DeYoung. I don't really need you, though. That's... good pinch hitter. Not interested. Zach Eflin is the top one on the board. And Chris Paddock. Haney is still out here. Blackburn. There's Bailey Falter. Yeah, we're set, man. We are set. Let me go ahead and... yeah, look at the Diamondbacks, man. They signed Ranger Suarez. They signed Vladimir Guerrero Jr. They have been busy. Busy, 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 busy. Oh, this free agency is fun, dude. It is so much fun. Zach Eflin, top free agent, goes to the Astros. 5 years, $121 million. Wow, $24 million for Eflin. Okay. You do you, boo-boo. I don't know what to tell you. So we got an arbitration deal here. They sided with us, the organization, so $3 million for Oviedo. That's fine. New. They sided with Cruz, so he's going to make $8.1 million. That's a little more than what I wanted you to make, but okay. Dennis Santana, and they sided with Santana, $3.7 for him. That's not really what I wanted, but that's okay. We have $36 million in the tank. I think we nailed it. I think we nailed free agency, because now we could look into what we're going to do with Paul Skeens, and we could adjust as need be. I just don't think O'Neal Cruz is going to be around much longer, man. He needs to have a good year. I'll say that. He needs to have a good year for us. If we're out of it, man, we could put him on the block, but I don't know if I can actually trade him unless I get an offer. So, $36 million. Okay. There's still some good free agents out there. Walker Buehler is still out there. Holby Milner is still out there. He's a solid reliever. Dodgers, Padres, Mariners are interested in Bay. Let's take a look. We know the Dodgers ain't going to be good fits here. Rengifo and Cronenworth. Nope, they're not. So let's go to the Mariners. They got Jorge Mateo. They have Kevin Newman. They've got Bliss. Luke Ritter. Nah, they don't really need him. Rosario. That's a tough one. I'm going to say they can't use them. But let me just take a look here. Yeah, they're not even showing up. Are there any solid pieces here? And the Dodgers are still offering. 3K Battlefield Jr. Nope. Already said I'm not doing that deal. Wow, man. I just can't believe that. So the Dodgers did get Kyle Tucker, though. That's a thing. They did get Kyle Tucker. The Braves, I still think the Braves need a backup. But they also have Nacho Alvarez Jr., so maybe they don't need one. They got Kelenic. They got Fletcher, I guess, technically. And they took Jacob Berry, so they don't really need There's Christian Campbell, man, right there. Man, Otto Lopez. Oof. Tough break for Otto Lopez right there. That's really tough. Aiden Miller. They went out and signed Verdugo. Interesting. I guess we're stuck with Bay, man. I was really looking to trade him, but I don't see anything that's just jumping out at me. The Diamondbacks aren't looking, but they could use a backup. Jordan Lawler is up. Perdomo. Let me see if the Diamondbacks. Maybe the Diamondbacks have something nice. Are they offering? Okay. Slade Caldwell. Alec Thomas. Ooh, now this is piquing my interest. I guarantee you, though, at least one of these guys is a... Yep, round 2. 2025. Round 5, 2025. Yep. Round 1. Yep. So we couldn't do that anyway. I think as soon as I'm done streaming here, I'm going to go to my Discord and I'm going to fix my guidelines a little bit here. Make it cleaner. Say that was a good call. That was a good call. All right, I guess we'll stay. Hey, if I figure out a trade, if I figure out a trade for G1 Bay, of course I'll put it in everywhere that it needs to be. I need to sign some players to sign up to fill up the roster. So I'm not going to bore you guys with that. Yeah, we're pretty much set here. Cade Horton could be. God, what if Cade Horton has just an unbelievable, like, outing out of the bullpen? What if he's just absolutely phenomenal? So yeah, here's what we're looking at going into the season. Here's what we're looking at going into the season. Paul Skeens, Jared Jones, Johan Oviedo, Clayton Kershaw, and Mitch Keller. I think we're going to put Keller in the last spot. Just so we can fit a righty in here. But I feel good about this rotation. Cade Horton will be our long reliever. Santana, Yarborough, Moreta, Rogers. Okay, so one of these guys will probably have to be sent down. If there is a choice, it'll probably be maybe Majinski. We'll have to see. Bednar is back as our closer. Yeah, Skeens went 17-4. Yeah, he was good, man. That's why I wanted to lock him up earlier. He's projected to be a 99 by the end of this season. So I would really like to give him an extension sooner rather than later. So we'll see. We'll look at that in a second, and then we'll be done. For the lineups, right field, for right now, we will put... man, I don't know. I think I said I was going to put Palacios there. But we may let Billy Cook get a chance. Dude's got some speed, plays good defense. The bench looks a little weak. It does. It looks a little weak. But there you go. Nick Gonzalez, O'Neal Cruz, Brian Reynolds, Horowitz, Joey Bart, Kyle Schwarber. We'll probably put Schwarber in the 4-hole. Horowitz will slide down to the 6th spot. Paguero, Billy Cook, keep Brian Hayes. I don't know, man. I mean, not really a World Series caliber looking team, but you never know, right? You just never know. And if we're in this spot, we could make a run at the... I thought there were contract extensions. Can you not contract extend anyone here? Or did I just pass it and I'm just an idiot? I guess I am. Well, hey, let's look at it this way. We will look forward to maybe we'll look forward to extending Skeens at the deadline this year. Right? So we enter spring training. I'll do the spring training stuff offline, off stream. Get the roster ready. And that'll be it, man. 2 hours, 57 minutes, roughly 3 hours for the off season. Love to see it. Oh, that was a trade. What was that? Royals got Blake Trinan. Wow, Christmas Day. They got Merry Christmas to the Red Sox. Get Sandy Alcantara. Diamondbacks got another starter in Sean Geronimo. Yeah. Oh, look at this. I did not see this. The Phillies acquired Edward Cabrera from the Marlins for Justin. Why would you do that? I need to check this out. Marlins center field. Okay. This could be a rip-off trade. Not really. Not bad. That was the Phillies, right? Wow, look at this rotation. They could have gotten more. Yeah. Look at this Phillies rotation. Sanchez, Nola, Wheeler, Luzardo, and I'm assuming Cabrera with Andrew Painter waiting around. Probably in the reliever. That's a wow. Okay. The Mets got better. Kind of. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Let's look at our guys in the Central. Just starting pitching. The Cubs really didn't do a whole lot. From the looks of it, they didn't do a whole lot. They did get Raisel Iglesias as a closer. Jake Rogers as a backup. Yohan Moncada to play third. Wow. Okay, they don't have Shaw up. That's why. Okay. Swanson at short, Happ, Pete Crow Armstrong, Kevin Alcantara, Seiya Suzuki, Noah Casey. Okay. Let's just look at the rotation. That's all we're going to care about right now. Hunter Green, Louder, Lodolo, Singer, and Abbott. So the Reds didn't make any changes there. The Brewers, Peralta, Woodruff, Tobias Myers, Nestor Cortez, and DL Hall. So they didn't change anything either. We did make a change. Skeens, Jones, Keller, Oviedo, and Kershaw. What's up, Amish? Just got going with the offseason myself, man. The contracts are just so many. Yeah. It's so much fun, man. I love the way they did it. I really do love the way they did it. Cardinals got Dylan Cease, Sonny Gray. Not a bad rotation, at least front half. The back end is a little lacking. Diamondbacks get Ranger Suarez. The Rockies are still here, so that's good. They got Aaron Civale. They traded Nico, those little jerks. They got 4 pitchers that are a 90 overall or higher. Holy smokes. Yeah, there you go. Orioles got Zach Gallen. Okay, not really a big... Okay, not as dangerous as a rotation as I thought. But Sandy Alcantara fixed nicely here in Boston. The Yankees, I don't think they did a whole lot either. I think they mostly kept to their rotation. Rays got a very young rotation. The Blue Jays unloaded some people. White Sox didn't do anything really. Guardians didn't do a whole lot. Eric Fetty went to the Twins. Wow, 3-year deal for that one. Eflin went to the... Man, the Astros have a really bad-looking rotation. Small Uncle Bank. Yeah, the Dodgers got Tucker in mind as well. They got Tucker in mind. I think that's a general where he goes a lot. That's what I'm saying, State. When you get to the offseason, you should go get Kyle Tucker just to see how the Dodgers react. Angels, not a lot on the rotation. John Gray is now with the A's, so that's a solid signing for them. The A's actually signed some pieces. There's Ferguson. He's there now. Caleb Ferguson, that is. Mason Miller is still there. Who was that other guy they signed? They signed a Luis Ariz. The A's are signing some people. I don't know if it makes a whole lot of sense. They got Willie Castro. Wow, they really paid for Willie Castro. Where would you even put Tucker? Somewhere. Austin Hayes. They got Austin Hayes. Yeah, the A's did some damage there. Nothing really to talk about for the Mariners, starting pitcher wise. Yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea. All right, so that's going to be it for the broadcast here tonight. Appreciate you hanging around. State, appreciate you hanging around. Gabe, I know you were here earlier. Sean, Amish, appreciate you guys. Or if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much. If you managed to sit through all 3 hours of this, you are an insane person, but I love you nonetheless. Nevertheless, I should say. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Discord is in the description where you can keep up with all the franchise content for the Pirates franchise and come talk about your franchise with other franchisers. That's all I got. See you guys for opening day 2026. Should be good. Yeah, we'll see you for opening day. Much love to you guys. Have a good one.